Thank you for joining us. This is the Traders Exclusive Live Trader Showcase. I'm Sherry. Please check out tradersexclusive.com, where we regularly post articles and video clips with valuable trading tips and techniques. So before we get started, I will share the quick disclaimer. You should carefully consider whether trading is suitable for you in light of your circumstances, knowledge, and financial resources. You may lose all or more of your initial investment. Opinions, market data, and recommendations are subject to change at any time, and past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. Many thanks to our sponsors for the June Live Trader Showcase, Market Taker Mentoring, TechniTrader, and Money Mentor. Please go check them out at markettaker.com, technitrader.com, and moneymentor.com. Thank you again. Next up, we have Sai G of Volume Profile Secrets. Welcome.
Excellent. It's supposed to be an interesting subject. My name is Simon. I've been in this business for a very long time. The website is volumeprofilesecrets.com. We added managed accounts recently, and the reason is we do this in the Forex and the CFDs market, by the way, in the Forex market specifically. We don't do managed in the futures, managed in the Forex market. The reason is after a very long time of being in this business, I realized almost, I would say 90% of traders that try and become traders, they, I wouldn't say fail, but they don't have the stamina for success, because it takes years and it takes practice, and then it takes, after you learn everything, it takes the proper attitude towards it and the patience. So 2 years ago, I decided to, hey, listen, I need to find something for my members, for the students, for the people that follow me. And I went into finding a good money manager. So if you want to learn more, it's on the website, Volume Profile Secrets, and there's this managed account right in the middle. Click on it, you get more. The one thing that I want you to watch for is at the very end, at the bottom of the page, there's a video or a page on how to distinguish, how to find whether the money manager's statements or I would say record is fake or not. It's done by somebody else, not me. If you click on it, it goes to this website and it tells you details, and there are videos and reasons why, or reasons what to watch for in order to find out whether the manager is real or fake. And we'll talk about that as well today. Now, let me go and we'll talk about why managed accounts. Really, why managed accounts? When you find a good money manager, although money managers come with expense, it's not free. Most money managers, which is average, they charge about 30% of the profits. Again, you will be charged anywhere between 20 to 40% probably. Sometimes managers will charge more, I don't know, percent of the profit, but that's from the profit. So if they don't make money for you, all right, you don't pay them. Okay. There are many criteria to look into in order to find a money manager that I will be comfortable with. For me, for example, I want somebody who's consistent, somebody's curve, a profit level or a profit curve is smooth and nice and steady, not sharp high and sharp low. Somebody who is trading using a robot or an AI, not personal. Now I'll explain that, right? I never used AI. I never used machines to trade for me, right? But when it comes to managing money, it's important to consider that because of the emotions. Now, not many managers, not many fund managers will have that proper machine, proper AI to trade your accounts, right? And what about the capabilities? So let's look into the criteria that I consider and I look at and I study. Why is it challenging to find a trustworthy manager? First is limited track record. You know, many money managers will come in and say, "Oh, we made 30% and averaging 30% in the past couple of months." Yeah, but you only have a couple of months of record. When I adapt or adopt a money manager, when I try and partner up with a money manager, I need to see that instance oh, stability. Excuse me, man. Stability, okay, in their performance over at least 1 year. 2 years is better. So anywhere between 2 years to 1 to 2 years is perfect. Anything more than that is even better. Limited track record, that's one issue. Risk or drawdowns. If I see a record giving me an average of 10% a month or 15% a month, which is amazing, because the banks, remember, the banks, if you put your money in a bank, in an investment account or saving account, whatever it is, even an investment account, you will get an average of 3%, right? 3% a year. So your $1 million, if you put $1 million, you're making $30,000 a year. What if I have a manager that brings me 2 to 3% a month with, let's say, 7, 8, 9, 10% risk, instead of giving me 20% a month and then risking 40%. So if I have 20 accounts under my management, and one of them is small, not big enough, that account will be wiped out, right? So we need that stability. Subjectivity in evaluation, and we'll talk about that too. Human factors, we talked about that. I would rather have a manager who is trading an AI, trading a robot. And then the talent is important. Complexity of the market or the markets. Why? Because markets are huge. We have in the Forex market, we have tens of instruments, and plus we have then the gold, the oil, which is all traded in the spot market. We have the NASDAQ, we have the S&P. It's huge, right? You don't want somebody who trades only one instrument and bound by one instrument. Let's say a lot of many money managers, their trading system is based on one instrument, such as, for example, the gold, right? To me, they could be good, but not good enough for me. Fees and costs. Some money managers will charge you more than what you like. Some managers will charge you besides the profit sharing, which is, to me, 30% is average, is good. But some will charge you also performance fees. They will charge you. They will add a spread to your trading, so you'll keep paying fees. So most of your profit is paid in fees, similar to some banks and etc. Regulations and compliance, and of course, proof of performance. Can we get a proof of that performance? Now, I told you to watch that section on my website. There's a lot to watch for. Besides that, let's cover some of the I would say records. This is a website that you can look for hundreds of records called myfx.com, myfxbook.com. This is a very reliable source of finding money managers and systems. Almost all money managers in the world have a record here, and it's updated every hour or every 2 hours. It's updated constantly, all the time, right? You can click on any system. For example, this system here. Let's click on this one. Click on it. At a glance, I see nice curve, not bad. See, nice curve. The red line, if I zoom in, the red line represents growth. the yellow line represents equity, meaning this is the growth, this is but the yellow represents some trades that have not been closed. The market went against the trader, which is normal. Trading is, sometimes you have to hold some trades that are going against you, which is normal. So this is a check. This is good for me. I can see this is real. The market actually went against him in some cases and end up making profits. And I can reset the zoom. I can see he made withdrawals. I can see he gained 1,277% over how many years? Over 2 years, from 2023. Let's see how many months. Yeah, 2023, 2024. But then I'm looking at it deeper. This is the first time I'm looking at this. Vantage, it's a good brokerage house, which is good. If I want to, get a statement from him or from the trader, I'll ask him. In most cases, the traders don't like to be asked these questions because a lot of these things are fake. Yes, it says track record, it says whatever, but you can do it. You can, if you have a way, if you're smart enough in terms of making these fake things, you can do it. It passes as a real account, but you don't know unless you ask for the statements. And then even sometimes the statements could be faked. You don't know. So it is dangerous. It's very unsafe. Now, one thing that piqued my attention is look at the drawdowns, 46%, almost 47%, right? 47. So at one point, the guy had 47% drawdown. This is not something that my investors or people that I want to present this to will be happy with. Yes, he's making. Look at the 23% in January last year, 81% in May, and then this year all of a sudden you see minus 1.53% and then 1.6. So there's instability in his trading or in whatever. It could be him, could be whatever, right? You have to pay attention to these things. Let's look at another one. This one here, 8,000%. All these are like, to me, it's unreal. 8,000% in how many? In 3 months. Are you willing to put your money? Because if you have 8,000%, right, 8,336% gain in 3 months, right, with drawdown of under 10%. Look at the drawdown, under 10%. This is absolutely amazing. This is like, I don't need to work. I'm retired. I'll just give him my money, have him trade it, right? But then you pay closer attention. You zoom into this. There's no separation between the red line, right, and the yellow line, which means not at any point he had a trade going against him, not even a pip. Does that sound real to you? Help me out. So the equity line, it's exactly 100% copies or tracks the yellow line, meaning there's no separation. Does that sound real? It doesn't. There's no interest rate paid. So also when there's no interest rate paid, it tells me another thing. This could be a we call it no swap account, which is in most cases illegal. No swap account, meaning it's a hedging account. You buy with one broker and hold, you don't pay swap, you don't pay interest, and you sell with the other broker and you just benefit from the difference. Okay? Or it's illegal in most cases to do hedging in two accounts. So this is not something that I would be interested in. Profit factor is beautiful. It's 5.36, which means each dollar he risked, he made 5.36. But to make 8,000% in 1 to 3 months is no, it's not good. And he's only trading the gold. XAU USD is the gold spot. Okay. What else do we have to see? Let's go to the next. This person here, I know him. I know him since 2009. He started beautifully from 2022. Look at the percentage he was bringing, beautiful percentage, right? But I'll tell you what happened after. This person does not trade a machine. He does not use an AI. He trades himself. Talented trader. He had a couple of hiccups, like drawdowns here. He had a drawdown here. He had a drawdown here. Okay. Then, after 2 years of monitoring him, we contacted him. He said, "Listen, you're amazing. You're good. Let's have a deal." We talked. We had a deal. The week that we had a deal, before we introduced him to any of our investors, something spooked him. Again, he's trading manually, right? And he had a big drawdown. He lost about 60-70% in 1 day of his account. He tried hard to bring it back up. Even if he had brought back, even if he had brought it back up, we would have not used him or used his services, because these things are not appealing for investors. You know, this kind of drop. Look at that, right? So he could have used. There are 2 ways of avoiding these. He could have used them, avoiding these drawdowns. 2 ways. One of them is to have a hard stop loss for your equity in your trading account, which is available with any broker. He did not have that. He let the account open. I said something spooked him. I don't know what it was. The other thing is, the broker that you deal with, that I'm dealing with, they have a special system that is not available elsewhere. Even their money management system is different than everybody else's. It has its own stop loss, where, you know, equity stop loss, where it will stop loss. It will cut your trading if your account is in, let's say, 10% down or 7-8%, according to how you customize it yourself, right? So he did not use any of these. So he tried to bring it up. Again, even if he had brought it up, we would have not used them, because the sharp down is not appealing to anybody. And then it eventually dropped and he lost, and it's done. Plus, I think he was only trading the gold. Let's see. I think he was only trading gold. Let me just make sure. No, he was trading all currencies. Okay. But in terms of trusting the account, it was with the broker that we use, and statements were available. Everything was available. History was available, everything. So we know 100% this is a real account. So imagine if we were only at this point before dropping and continued up. It would have been a good thing. But again, when you trade manually, it's different. So you choose a broker, a manager that's considering these points, right? Another one here. This guy is good, see, but look at the movement. Flat, 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 flat. December last year, and all of a sudden, boom, move back up. Something he did, he tweaked his account, his trading. But look at the drawdown. It's 44%. 44% drawdown. It's not appealing. The account seems to be real. There's a separation between the red and the yellow, right? But it's not something that is appealing. Look at the results. We had from 2016, these could be testing, could be optimizations, right? But from all that, it's not consistent, right? It's not something that would be appealing. So we have to consider these things too. So my goal was always to listen. If I have $100,000, or let's say $1 million. Let's say if I have $1 million, I can retire because I can put it into a manager who could bring me, you know, $20,000, $15,000 a month, and covers the basics. And I could do small things, whatever. I mean, I'm talking about in general, right? So we wanted to look for somebody who is consistent, who is very low risk, and who's trading a machine, and his account is documented. Let me just close this. I'm sorry. I have a Telegram open. I want to close it. I don't want to get messages on this computer. Quit Telegram. All right. Any questions? Now, this guy here, this guy was very appealing. Drawdown 5.74%. And in the past, since September 23 last year until now, his performance exploded, right? Pay attention to this. And I loved it. Then I tried to talk to him, chat with him. He does not respond normally. He will not give you details. He'll keep saying, we have it on the website. Okay, your website is not clear to me. Are you trading live? Is it the live account? Because I don't see separation. Again, you see the yellow. It's not. And then he sells his system, designed to sell the system. Maybe it's good for somebody else, but I don't want to buy the system. I wanted a manager to trade my system. He's selling his system that you're looking at reviews, some mixed reviews, some people who bought it. And in terms of communication, there's no communication with the person. He's always dodging the questions. So it's not for me. I don't want to put my money into something that I'm not comfortable with. And he's hiding all this information, right? Summary, it's trading different instrument, that's fine, right? But everything is hidden. And there's no way he would provide any statements, any documentations. Another one that I liked was this guy, very friendly. I know him in person. The only issue is he trades by himself. It's a manual trading thing. It's not automated. So that was, to me, that was something that my investors, the people that I deal with, they don't prefer that, right? Not a bad performance. 2024, 2023, very nice. Drawdown is good, right? 1 second. We had this guy here, excellent. Drawdown 15%, which is still acceptable. A bit more than what I would expect, what I would want, but acceptable. Profit factor 2.270, which is very good. Drawdown 15%, as I said, $11,000, and the track record is from 2019, huge, right? We found this guy, and everything verified, everything is good. One problem, he was snatched from us because he was good. Like he was right away. Like even when we were starting with him, somebody else was starting with him, another entity that we know, we are aware of, they snatched him. They took him away. So we lost our opportunity with this guy. So it's not easy, folks. If somebody's good, it's not easy to deal with, to have them, It's always there's always something. And if he's good and everything is perfect, somebody else will take him from you, right? Or he's contracted. Then there was this guy here, drawdown 9.43. We are not sure of the track record, but it looks okay. The problem is, look at the curve. It's up and down, massive, like up and down, up and down, up and down. And there was also, let's see what else, summary. Trade different instruments, which is good. Some months are down, some months are profitable. It's still okay, not bad, but not preferable, but still good. I mean, if I'm with this guy and I'm averaging 5% a month, 3% a month, averaging, even though some months I will give it back, it's good. But once you give back a month or two, it's not easy to sustain your enthusiasm towards things, right? This is our guy. This is what we are dealing with now. First of all, the guy, look at his track record. Look at the curve. It's beautiful, smooth, straightforward. The account is real. There's separation between some trades and the equity line, right? We can tell it's good. One second. Sorry about this. Just a quick second. Now we approach the person. Nice fella, beautiful, very smart. The trader, the broker is a good broker. We asked for statements. We got the statements, right? We looked at the record, drawdown 8.32%, right? Looked at the instruments that he trades. Summary, he trades a variety of instruments. You can see all the trades, right? From 2022 until now, it's averaging about 3 to 4% a month, which is amazing, which is beautiful. 2024 has been still okay. Last month, May, was an average. He profited, but he averaged less than the other months. We started with him our live account to test him as well. Although we know his account is live and real, we tested that. We also put money into our account, our investors, and he started trading it with his machine, with his AI in May. So in May, our account that we have with him made 2.7 to 3% return. Yes, his overall account was only 0.73, less than 1%, but because he had a couple of positions from last month rolling over to this month for his account, our account joined in May, which is here. This is our account. So our account, we put minimum of 2,000 it is now 22. So it made after the commissions and everything 2.7%. Let's go to the guy. So we know he's good, and there was a reason why we put him on our website, and we decided to depend on him for now, use him. Maybe we can add a couple of more money managers in the future, but for now, this is the person, and we are very happy to have him manage our customers or our investors fund. The way it works is that you open an account with our reliable broker. The broker that we deal with, folks, is different than most the other forex brokers that they're in the market. Their system that they have is designed for money managers. They have a system called PAM Pro. Now, PAM is a typical thing in the market. Most brokers have PAM, but PAM Pro is completely different. It has some parameters that are not available anywhere else, and I really trust their system. In their system, if you have an account, let's say with our money, and you link it to our money manager, you can link it from your back office automatically by just click. So the money manager will his trades will start being traded on your account too. You can see them, you can monitor them. You can now set your risk parameter. You can say to your system, to your back office, you can say, I don't want my account to go below, let's say, 8% of loss. So if your money manager has left a trade open and it's going against him, which he doesn't, good question, Juan. Just a second. Very good question. And if he doesn't, your account will automatically pause that, right? So it has multiple parameters, right? And I have made some videos on that too on the website. Juan is asking, or is it Juan? Is asking, can U.S. citizens use your broker? No, they cannot. They cannot unless you have a residence outside of the U.S. A lot of U.S. citizens have residence elsewhere, so they can use that to open accounts with U.S. broker with this broker in particular. But contact me, see if we could have a solution. Maybe for money management we can do something. I'm not sure. I'm not the broker, right? But contact me. You can find my website and you can contact me directly. Sherry, and here's my website, and I'll post it on, what is it, view questions chat. Where is the chat? Chat. Here.
I can post it for you.
I got it.
Unless you found it.
I found, yes. Entire audience.
And you want to make sure it says all entire audience, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't, okay.
Oh, you have a question here too saying, can U.S. citizens use your broker?
Yeah, I was answering that.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah, so connect with me and I'll see what I can do. In terms of more information about why I should be using this, it's a, there is a, if you look at this, if you like, what is the broker's role in the success of the managed accounts? Now, imagine you have a broker that has created a system that is all automated. Like when the money manager puts a trade in, it's equally distributed and it hits all the other accounts within milliseconds without any delays. And then the profits are calculated whether you're depositing, your account is in the Canadian dollar, US dollar, euro, pound. It calculates it automatically and does the exchange and deposit it into your accounts, right? It's very advanced system that is not available with any other broker. And I'm telling you, even if the broker has this system, it means they white labeled it from ATC brokers, right? And if you go to the website, my website, this is my website. If you go home to the home page, my website is a division of the mother website, which was SC Indicators, Sierra Chart Indicators. I have videos. I have a YouTube channel on that. Even on here, I have a YouTube channel. Let's go back. If you the same website, volumeprofilesecrets.com. Again, I'll post it here too. Send to all. If you scroll down, click on any of these videos, right? And you can go to our web here, access YouTube here. So once you access YouTube here, I have videos on using why I like ATC, ATC brokers. There's reasons why, and it talks about their system, etc. Okay, good question. Thank you so much. Now, where were we? So that's how it works. You open an account, minimum deposit for the money management is $5,000 to manage your money. But sooner or later, you will promote it to your friends. Maybe you want to add to it. Up to you. It's very safe. So far, it's doing fantastic. We tested it with our own money too. It's 30%. Not me. This is not something I don't make money off of your profits, but the money manager charges 30%. 30% of the profits, they take it. The money manager and his guys, they take 30% of your money, of your profit, sorry. That's the only thing, all right? And it's done automatically. You don't have to deal with it. You don't have to give him anything. The broker can, as soon as you have the agreement, it's done, right? It's done automatically. What else do we have? One second. What did I miss? Fees on cards, regulations, proof of performance. Yes. So many money managers, they would refuse to share more information, to share their statements. They will make you feel guilty because how dare you asking? Well, I am asking, right? It's the money, it's my money or my investor's money that is at risk, not yours, right? Not the trader, not the money manager. Money manager is a money manager. Some money managers put their own money, just like this guy that I'm dealing with. He's putting his own money into the system, right? So there's a difference. So you have to be smart and you have to be aware of these things. And I really highly encourage you to go into my website, volumeprofilesecrets.com, and watch and scroll to the bottom and find out how to distinguish or how to pick, how to know whether the statement or the track record is fake or real, right? And if you go to myfxbook.com website, right, there are tons of money managers with their here. If you go to myfxbook.com, scroll down to this. Oh, go to the systems. Click on systems. These are systems, and then scroll down to Forex systems, and you'll have all these, right? All these. You can look at them. You can. There are hundreds of them. For example, here. Again, 43%, 44% drawdown. Not acceptable, right? For this guy. And it's only, look, 2023, 2024, not available. 2023, only 1 month. October 2024, 3 months, but it's not good. But it tells you 10,000% return. Why? Because probably he put a minimum deposit of $50, which is the broker accepts probably $50, and he made one trade that made it maybe $1,000, and there you go. You know what I mean? So it is not safe. It's not for somebody who is looking for consistent income or profits as you go. Um, any questions? Because technically I am done. I don't have anything other than, my information. Contact me if you're interested. Um, I know somebody who actually is thinking to, because he is selling his property, and nowadays property, especially in Canada, they are like over $2 million. A simple house in around Toronto is over $2 million, right, Sherry? I don't know about up north. So he's planning to sell
Crazy
his
expensive.
property. It is crazy expensive, and then take the money, put it into this account, and the profits, of course, the profits will make him like stable, will give him a stable income, living, comfortable living, plus his new mortgage is going to be paid too, right? Plus, if he has a large fund, a large account, I think banks will give him a loan uh, against his account. I think that's considered equity, right? So um, everybody's different the way they approach it. Some people will start small, like one of the biggest investors that we have. He started small, $2,000 to test it, to see the trading environment. Is it the same? Is it good? And he likes it now. So hopefully he'll put more, right? Any questions? Anybody here trades Forex?
Yeah, I was wondering that myself.
Yeah, because
And
again, with this, you don't have to trade Forex. You just put the money and you invest it in the Forex market, but you don't have to trade it.
there was one other thing that you were asking about that you're also working with besides Forex. What was that other niche that you were in?
CFDs, for
The
CFDs, yeah, CFDs are instruments.
CFDs, yeah.
CFDs are
Sorry.
instruments that are um, uh, copied from the futures market, but they traded in the spot market. For example, let me connect 1 second. This is a CFD. For example, NDX. I'm connecting now. NDX is the CFD, right? It's equivalent to the NASDAQ. This is the NASDAQ. There's no data feed now because I'm connected to Forex data feed. So this is the CFD, okay? And which is the NASDAQ and the spot market. Think about it this way: the NASDAQ and the spot market. Same thing with the SPX, which is the ES, the Dow, the oil, the gold, etc. But these ones are the currencies, right?
So that stands for contract for difference. Am I right on that?
Yes, contract for difference.
Okay,
But the way
cool.
you look at it is similar to any instrument, but in the spot market instead of the futures market. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, everybody must be on lunch break or something because I'm not seeing any questions. Do you guys have any
No.
questions for Cy before he's done? He's still got 20 minutes left. I do have some filler if there's something you need to do, sir, or is there something else you want us to know? Is there I know that your focus is on managed accounts. Is
Yes.
there also any training for Forex that you guys offer?
Of course, it's a full service. What I
Oh,
have
look
is
here.
uh,
Go ahead.
for Forex the best managed accounts. Is Forex the best managed? Well, IQ, I think it is. I think it is because regulations are different, and listen, Forex is a funny business, right? You have to have the right broker and you have to
Mhm.
have the right money manager. and not all the brokers build the same. But nowadays the regulations are very, very tough. So the broker that I'm dealing with, they came from the futures background. They used to run futures brokerage. They switched to forex. Their regulations are tougher than any futures regulations that I've seen. They are being monitored right and left. They have regulations in the States and they came in, sorry, in England, in the UK, and in the Cayman Islands. So, and with Forex, there's more flexibility, IQ. Forex is something that you could leave, you could have it open without having a margin increase overnight, correct? If you're trading futures, if you leave the trade open after the hours, you have a margin increase. So your account might not sustain what do you call a trade that has been held overnight if you have a few positions open, right? With Forex, it's more flexible. Plus, you have a variety of instruments. Like you have a lot of different currency pairs too. Timothy, I found this interesting and I will do some research. Thank you for the presentation. I've not had good luck with managed money. Yes, no, I absolutely agree, Timothy. It's a very tricky situation. That's why it took me 2 years, because I had money managers. They would show everything beautiful, but once you get into it, they will play hard. They will not give you but then once you get into it, right, you will realize, you know what, there's something is wrong. Not everybody is straightforward, but this guy here, we put our money into it. What is the minimum account? We do 5,000 for now, just to help him out, but I think it will go up soon. For now, it's $5,000 US. But for the broker, if you want to have an account with a broker, it's $2,000. That's their minimum. See, that's another thing. You can look at brokers and you can see their minimum is like $25 to start an account. What kind of service would you get for $25 account size, where if you complain about a ticket that is 2 pennies, that is making like 2 penny per tick or per pip cost, or 1 penny per tick, what kind of service do you expect the broker to give you, and they are spending $25 an hour on their staff to help you out, right? That's a good thing, yes. See, it says IQ saying one can start small and see the track record. Yes, exactly. You can start small with the minimum 5,000, but we have already done the legwork. We already done the testing. We put our money into it. We got these statements from the other brokers. So we've done this whole thing, right? But yeah, it's always good to start small. Yeah. Are the accounts, the broker has, I'll show you. If you go to the broker's website, you can learn there are segregated accounts. Yes, they are insured. And I made a video on that. Where is my website? See, this is the website. This is my YouTube channel. One of the videos that I made is why this broker. It actually talks about segregated accounts. So yes, segregated and insured. Yes. My YouTube channel. I'll give it to everybody. IRA, US, that's US. I don't know. I'm not sure. Send me your question, IQ, and I'll send it to the broker. This broker does not accept US citizens. So if somebody who is in the States and they want to trade through this broker, they usually use their, if they are, they have addresses abroad or overseas, they use those addresses to sign up, right? But in terms of managed accounts, I don't know. maybe I'll ask if somebody who's just stay in touch with me, and maybe I'll have answers for you. You know, through my website, you have my email address. I'll ask the broker for the purpose of managed funds. You're not trading the account. You're just putting it under this manager. Are you okay? Can you open an account as a U.S. citizen? I don't know. But to trade it, you're not. You can't.
I think that got us a lot further up the road there so that people know what you're doing and, you know, all of the parameters around it, right?
Yep.
So that's good. Very, very good.
Yeah,
Now,
it is.
do you guys have any other questions? You might as well unload them now. Simon will probably get busy and forget to check his email later. No, you would never do that, right?
No, no.
So how do you want them to get in touch with you? And you did have a link there, right? There it
I,
is.
I sent,
The
yeah,
managed
I sent
accounts.
my website, so it is on
Yep.
the website.
Okay. And I put it in the chat again. And
Hmm.
then is there an email address that they can reach you at, or do you want them to contact you through the website?
Yeah, same email on the website,
Okay.
which is I have contact us. It is Simon at Sierra Chart Indicator. It's on the website at sierrachartindicators.com. Oh, there's also, yeah, there's about emails, snyfx@yahoo.ca. There's another one here. There's another one that I use. So just in case, you're welcome. Thank you. Where's the chat?
The Yahoo, right?
Yes,
Got it. Put it up there.
thank you. I sent it, no?
You probably did. I just wanted to post it again just in case. And
Sent,
then,
send
yep.
here.
Good. We have about 11 minutes left. If you guys have any questions at all, you want to ask them now. We put the email address, the website, the YouTube, and I think that you got a really good presentation if you were thinking about dabbling in Forex. And if you trade in Forex anyway, you're going to want to look at this too, right?
Yep. Now, well, my website is it's full training, full indicators. For example, I use something called volume profile for Forex and CFDs that nobody else has, nobody else uses the way I use it. I migrated all the service from futures to Forex. As you see,
Oh,
oil.
nice.
This is oil, and this is pound US, pound yen. Pound yen, it was a trade call that I made yesterday from this box, and it's hitting to price 200. This is my target. Actually, not only that, not only I have a live room for that, but I also have a telegram telegram channels for each instrument, for each market. For example, pound yen in the forex market, this FX channel, you see FX channel, I called it since yesterday, June 4th. Here, I said Euro USD, and then blah, 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 and then the pound, and then pound US, and then pound yen. Here, I called it yesterday. This is the call. I actually typed the entry, the stop loss, etc. Stop loss is this, and it went up. And then I follow up. This is, and we have also the oil. We have the metal, which is mostly gold. We have the indices, which are the Nasdaq, the NDX and SPX, etc. So that that was not the subject for this, but I have everything on the website. The managed account is something new I'm trying to promote, and I'm trying to support the money manager, help him out. And that was it. That was the presentation.
Many thanks to our sponsors for the June live trader showcase, Market Taker Mentoring, TechniTrader, and Money Mentor. Please go check them out at markettaker.com, technitrader.com, and moneymentor.com. Thank you again.